Welcome back, trainers. My name is Inky. We are just one day away from the Isle of Armour DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield, and to celebrate we've been looking back at some of the best things in this generation. And some of them are the new signature moves. So today we'll be counting down the best of the best, in my opinion, to be ready to put them to use when the DLC comes. For this, I'll be counting down the moves that only one Pokemon or family of Pokemon can use. And I'll be judging them based on the power, how useful they are, and how cool the animation looks. And if the move has a counterpart, I'm gonna be listing them together, so just there can be more entries in the list. So, without further ado, let's add them into the Inkydex. Number 10. Obstruct. Here we have the signature move of Obstruction, where the user blocks an attack, and if the attack was a physical move, the enemy gets their defense lowered by 2 stages, which means that their defense are cut in half. This is pretty much another version of Protect or King Shield, and even though it's really versatile, I had to put it at 10 because, unlike the shield moves, this one does not have priority. This entirely depends on Obstruction's speed of 95, which is not bad, but it's not as good as having fucking priority, of course. Number 9. Strange Steam. The attack of one of the most stylish Pokemon on the list, it's a fairy type attack with 90 power and 95 accuracy. And because it's used by a fairy poison type Whizzing, its power grows to 135, and coming from a 95 special attack, it packs quite a punch. Okay, side note here. You see, the attack is listed as having a secondary effect of causing confusion into the target. And Bulbapedia says it's a 20% chance, that's around 1 out of 5 attacks it's going to cause confusion onto the target. But when I was recording for this, it took me way more than an hour of using the attack over and over again, but I never actually had the secondary effect activating, so basically I just gave up. I was gonna put it at number 4, but because of this experience, well, I decided to leave it here. Number 8. Decorate. Another fairy type move. This one raises the attack and special attack of a target by 2 stages, meaning it doubles each one of them. Basically it's like a Swords Dance and a Nasty Plot for the target. Now it may not be a good idea to use it on an enemy on a one-on-one battle, unless it has something like Contrary Ability or something like that, but it's a perfect support move for double battles. In just 3 turns your ally will be maxed out in attack and special attack, becoming a deadly killing machine. At number 7 we have Meteor Assault. This is Howard the Dog's signature move, a powerful attack that's 150 base power with 100% accuracy. Not only that, but it grows to a staggering 225 power. And when I say it's staggering, it's not just because of the sheer amount of power it has, but it's because it literally staggers Sirfetch'd and makes him recharge for the next turn. Pretty much why this is just a number 7. And well, because it's one of the most tedious things to have to deal in Sword and Shield with this thing. Fucking duck. Number 6. No Retreat. Another status move, this one raises Falix's stats by 1 stage each. It's like a 4 secondary effect on Ancient Power or Silver Wing, and the only downside is that Falix can no longer flee or switch from the battle. But come on, it's a team of Spartan soldiers. Do you really think fleeing was part of the vocabulary to begin with? Number 5. Dragon Darts. A powerful dragon type attack. This 50 power attack with 100% accuracy strikes twice by shooting... Wait, is this bitch jitting his own children? Damn, that smell. Well, by shooting his offspring at the target. Each attack gets powered to 75. That means that the total attack on the one target is 150, but it doesn't end there. This attack can target 2 Pokemon at once. Decide to only attack one of the target should the other one fail. In the end, it's a strong, intelligent and brutal attack. That's the stuff. Number 4. Drum Beating. Donkey Kong's signature move is one with an amazing animation and quite some power behind it. It's an 80 power attack with 100% accuracy that grows to 120 power, And if the target has the dexterity to survive, their speed will be cut in half every time the move is used. Plus, Grookey is the best goddamn Pokemon in this generation, and I really wanted to put Branch Poke here, but then again fucking Trevenant had to use it too and ruin the fun. Number 3. Fish's Rent and Bolt Peak. Here we go. These two attacks are counterparts to each other. The only thing changing is who can use it and what type it is. But at the core, there are 85 power attacks with 100% accuracy, that had a bonus of doubling in power if the attack lands before the target moves. That's a 117 power attack on every slower target. Now on these cases I'm going to break the tie by choosing my favorite. And in this case we have a Pokemon with the ability Hustle, which can increase the max from 170 to 220 at the cost of making it an 80% accuracy move. And on the other hand, we have the Absolute Beast that can make it become a 220 and keep the 100% accuracy, so yeah, I'm gonna be choosing Fish's Rent like everybody else in here. Number 2. Behemoth Blade and Bash. Another case of two moves being basically the same. When Salsiccia and Zigzag have their Rusted Sword and Rusty Shield respectively, the move Iron Head will turn into one of these moves, which are 100 power and accuracy. Not only that, but the move gets power to 150 because of stab damage. And it does double damage to Dynamax Pokemon, so it's a nook of a move really. That much is clear, but which one looks cool? Behemoth Blade. Hands down Behemoth Blade. Just look at that, I mean, come on! And the number 1, Apple Acid and Grab Apple. These two again, huh? Well, yes, I love them as you can see, and they can do nothing wrong in my eyes, so please, piss off. These moves are counterparts in a particular way. One affects the defense of a Pokemon, Grab Apple, and the other affects the special defense of a Pokemon, Apple Acid. And at a power of 80 and accuracy of 100, these moves get power to 120 and do more damage the more and more you use them. This because of the stat being lowered. Perfect for a choice item if you ask me. And an attack that gets progressively stronger, it's amazing, but for me, a clear winner is Grab Apple. Because of the spectacular animation and the quicks of the move. You see, to begin with, Flapple gets the ability Hustle, which we discussed before, powering up the attack by 50 and lowering the accuracy by 20. In addition, if the move Gravity is in effect, the move naturally becomes a 120 power attack, so it's a 120 which then turns into 180 because of stab damage, gets the bonus of Hustle which becomes a 230 power move that gets stronger the more you use it. So yeah, that's a lot of power there and not a lot of competition if you ask me. That'll be it for this episode, thanks a lot for watching. Once again I invite you to leave your comment with your favorite Gen 8 signature move, and to share this video of course. My next video will probably be on the Isle of Armour DLC, so stay tuned! This has been Inky, and until next time. Huh, neat.